Good morning from firehouse number 15 here in the Murphy Creek subdivision. I'm in the east central part of the city of Aurora, just off of Jewel Avenue and E470. And for the next 12 hours, you and I will be riding along with Paramedic Engine 15. This could be an interesting day as there's a setup for severe thunderstorms for the city of Aurora. It's a conditional severe weather threat depending on how much sun we end up getting, and it's still kind of cloudy out here today. Now you might be wondering why I'm leading off with information about the weather, but weather directly affects the type of calls and the volume of calls that firefighters respond to. And when it comes to severe weather, there's all kinds of possibilities, from wind damage, lightning strikes, flash flooding, and even brief tornadoes here on the east side of the city. So we'll talk about that more as the day goes on and learn more about the area that Station 15 protects.
Look at the recipe.
That sounds great.
This bread?
Yeah.
We're done. Ready, lads?
Cap, how do you guys usually do meals? You do lunch and dinner together?
Yeah, we sit down usually to have lunch together and dinner together. As far as who cooks, it's just who feels like they want to cook a meal for the day. If they got an idea, well, sometimes we'll decide it on the fly. In the store. See what's on sale. I'm cooking tonight for dinner, and our engineer Dave's going to do a little lunch for us. So
Nice.
hopefully it's. I know my meal is going to be edible. I just hope Dave's is going to be edible. We'll see.
Time will tell.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So all this area out here is wildland urban interface, right? A lot of grass over here that can easily be a wildland nightmare, right?
Yeah.
If something were big enough, we would definitely send our brush truck and or tender this way. So it's up here on the left right here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wonder when that'll be complete.
They're moving fast.
Are they
I
jamming
wonder what it's supplying.
Those panels were not up a week ago.
it? Those
Week and
right
a half
there.
ago. Yeah.
Yep, that's all going to be built up fairly soon. I'm not sure how close they're going to be to that dump area, but I'm sure as close as they can get. Yeah, this area is a little tricky here on the right because some of the private residences are 3-story, some of them are 2-story, which the 3rd story could be difficult to access for rescue, considering we're just a single engine company out here. Our 24-foot extension ladder won't reach that 3rd floor window. So we're heavily reliant upon our truck companies coming in from adjacent areas to do that. So got to be aggressive on rescue, or finding out if there is a rescue early on something.
If they put a ladder at 9s, that'll be helpful.
That would be very helpful, yes.
Yeah.
So that's the hope, that there'll be engine 9, ladder 9 there
That would be very helpful.
with the new build.
For sure.
Medic 105, Regina Parker with 0 fire tower.
Home sweet home, boys.
Here's our office space. We've got 3 computers here. This is primarily just for the paramedics, the firefighters, and engineers. This is where we'll do our, we've got a lot of online training that we do. And every time we run a call, somebody has to do a report. Sometimes there's multiple reports from calls. It's kind of like homework. So this is where we come do our homework. This is our district map. You'll see 15's district. This is the gray area. Buckley Air Force Base is on the left. They've got their own fire protection. But you see it comes all the way out here. This is Watkins Road, and Aurora's district goes east of that. If you pan out and you see all of the city's coverage, you can see Station 15, and though there's not a lot around us when you look around the fire station, it's nearly the geographical center of Aurora. So we like to think of ourselves as the core of the city, regardless of what the other stations say. This is our community room. where folks in the neighborhood can rent this out for whatever events they need to do, Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, HOA meetings, things like that. And there's they've each got, they've got their own bathrooms up here that we take care of. But one of the selling points of these newer stations that are, very expensive to build is that they can also serve the community that lives here.
Awesome.
This is our weight room. I'll get the lights here for you.
Nice space.
So
Super cool.
all the hose we pull, the ladders, that's all very heavy. But like when that hose is full of water, it's really heavy. So we've actually got an hour of time allotted each day for exercise. So we've got all that here. And one of the nice thing about these newer stations is that we've got these big doors that open up. So it's got this padded area out here that you can take some dumbbells out to. You can take weights if you want to go outside, get a little vitamin D while you're working out. I like to take the rower out when it's not too hot out. So that's just like a nice little extra feature for us. This station here, Station 15, it's just got one company. So we do have two apparatus that I'll get to out there, but we've just got one company of firefighters. So we just have 4 or 5 people here on any given day. But it is built for 2 companies because, as you see with all the construction out here, eventually this community is probably going to have an engine and a ladder at some point in it, and some point in the future. But it also gives us flexibility. Like recently there was construction at 12s. So 12s came and lived here, while they were working on that station. It just gives the area a lot more flexibility. Plus, as it is now, we've got room for 2 apparatus, our tender, which I'll get to in a bit. So we've got 1 refrigerator for each of the shifts. This is C shift working today, so we've got the 3rd refrigerator, and the 4th refrigerator is just condiments and things that all the shifts share. But it's a commercial kitchen because every day people are using the stove, the ovens. We're using this. We make 2 meals a day for 4 of us. And like I said, it's built for growth, so it's bigger than you might need for 4 people because occasionally we have 8 or 9 people.
This is our chow gong here at Station 15. Fun story behind this. So a neighbor of mine had this as a yoga, gong for part of her routine. And she was moving out of state, so I bought this for $10 at a garage sale from her, brought it into Station 15. That's now our chow gong. And you'll experience that when we sit down for lunch and dinner.
This is what we call our day room, which is ironic because we don't really use it in the day. We've got a firefighter in here doing a medical report right now. But generally speaking, we can hang out here in the evening, maybe watch a movie together, just some place to kind of wind down after the day, like after all our homework and work is done and whatnot. Some of the busier shifts will come in their day room and rest a little bit before a busy night. This station has 2 officers' rooms. The captain is occupying his today, so I'll take you through the lieutenant's room. This pretty much mirrors that one. All these lights come on when a tone goes out. And so the officers each have their own workspaces. But you see there's 3 sets of bunkers, 3 sets of lockers, not bunkers. So everybody can keep their bedding and uniforms in their own locker. Same thing down here. There's 3 spaces, 1 for each shift. And then they've got their own bathroom back here if you'd like to.
Yeah, this is a great space.
Yeah. This is what we call clean laundry. So we'll wash bedding and uniforms that don't have any body substance, fluids from calls and whatnot. So this is like our clean laundry. We've got another laundry room out in the bay that we call dirty laundry that will wash anything that has body substance from calls that we're on, or if there's something gets smoky for some reason, or whatever it be, we'll wash that out there so we don't have to wash that stuff with our bedding. And then we've got a third laundry room, which is bunker cleaning. Anything that gets bed bugs or fire exposure, we wash out in the extracting room is what we call it. Another health and safety feature new to these stations is the polished concrete floors all throughout. The carpeting at the older stations would just get really, really nasty. It's difficult to clean. These are much easier to clean. So all of our new stations have polished concrete all throughout, up and down.
Nice.
We've got 2 poles that access the fire apparatus bay. 1 on each side of the bunk rooms. Up here we've got 7 bunk rooms and 5 bathrooms. The newer stations have 9 bunk rooms and 7 bathrooms, I believe. I can show you mine here. Just like the lieutenant you saw downstairs, it's
Yeah.
brush is sitting there after being cleaned. And then this is my room.
Okay. Very nice.
And the other pole on the other side. Which
Quick,
goes
yeah.
right down. So this goes to the front of the apparatus. That one goes to the rear.
Okay.
This residential side is positive pressure. So none of the exhaust from the apparatus bay will get in here. The bay itself, technically with all the doors closed, is neutral pressure. And then the bunker room that I'll show you later is negative pressure.
Okay.
And all 3 new stations are like that as well. This is kind of a public bathroom. Sometimes we'll have people walk in with medical emergencies, or for whatever reason, that's just our public restroom right there. Our apparatus bay, this is engine 15. And we've got the tender over here. The engine, there's really nothing special about it. It's a good solid rig. So this is our tender. It holds 3,000 gallons of water. The side right here, this little compartment, which comes down hydraulically, it's just a bladder that expands into a big square, and that we can dump the whole tank into that bladder. We can go refill, come back, and keep the bladder full basically in a shuttle operation. It's not a wildland vehicle. It's not 4-wheel drive. We basically think of it as water supply and kind of like a portable hydrant. Yeah, it's pretty good rig. It's got a really great suspension. We talked to you about the roads earlier around here because of the soil, the dense clay underneath the roads. They buckle a lot. They're hard to maintain. This rig's a little bouncy, the engine is, but this tender, it's really, really smooth. So because of all that water, which weighs a whole lot, it's got a really nice suspension to handle all that. So this is all negative pressure. You can hear and see that fan that's constantly pulling air out. That fan went down just recently, and they got it fixed real quick, but you could see even in one day of that fan being out, it was musty in here and stale.
Wow.
So that fan is a really, really neat and needed feature.
That's awesome.
On the exterior here, you can see we've got the exterior wall all has 110 outlets. so we can charge flashlights or
That's great.
anything else that we need. This is our extractor room. This is the third laundry room.
Okay.
And so we have an industrial machine here to clean bunkers. These are all old out of service bunkers that you see here. So if we get just one set of bunkers, we have to fill the machine. It's a lot more efficient when it's loaded with bunkers.
Oh, okay.
So just one set of bunkers in there wouldn't clean as well if it was just on its own. So we'll throw, like with the shells, we'll throw all the shells in with one set of bunkers. And then when we do the liners, we'll fill it with liners and the one set that we're cleaning.
Nice.
And then there's the dryer. There's no bunkers in there today, but basically our policy is when we receive bunker gear that is infected with bed bugs, we'll double bag it, and it's got to sit in here for 72 hours before we wash it.
Oh, wow.
And that kills the bed bugs.
Okay.
And then our third bay is up here. It's kind of a workroom as well. We don't typically maintain items here, but when there's just a little bit something wrong with things, we're allowed to go ahead and repair little things that need it. And this is also where we keep our brush truck. So the brush truck is gone for a little bit, but that's why you see like the cords out. We just keep the shoreline handy for when it is running out of here.
The crew is having a great time on the back apron trying to finish up their pickleball game. It's great physical fitness and crew bonding, and they need to do that before the stormy weather comes in. I mentioned this morning that there was a threat of severe weather. The sun came out for a little while this afternoon, and the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch for the city of Aurora until 10 o'clock tonight. It's a good reminder for all of our audience to be weather aware and always have a method to receive severe weather watches and warnings from the National Weather Service. Here in Aurora, there are tornado sirens spread out throughout the community, but those are only intended for people to hear those messages if they're outdoors, and oftentimes those are in more populated areas. It's a better idea to always have some kind of an app or service on your personal devices that will alert you if there's a watch or a warning in your area, or you can also sign up for emergency notifications through Alert Aurora or the reverse emergency phone service in your community to get those emergency alerts on your phone. The severe thunderstorm watch means that there's a potential for damaging hail, damaging wind, frequent lightning, some localized flash flooding, and even brief tornadoes are possible today. Here in the city of Aurora, we border an area where landspout tornadoes are frequent in the spring and summertime months, and those tornadoes are oftentimes difficult to predict where they're going to hit. Thankfully, most of them are short duration, but even recently in the last few weeks, we've had several of them touch down just south and east of where we are here at Station 15. So there's always that risk of landspouts or even some more damaging tornadoes. And that's why it's important to get notified and have a plan in case the worst happens. Going into an interior room or closet, a windowless room in your home, like a basement, and the lowest level of the building is the best place to be if a tornado warning is issued for your area. From the emergency responder perspective, the frequent lightning often will trigger fire alarm activations. Sometimes lightning will actually hit different objects and start fires. Localized flash flooding can flood out intersections, and sometimes vehicles or people can be stranded in floodwaters, so it's really important to not walk or drive through water that you can't see the bottom of or don't know how deep it is. It only takes a couple inches of moving storm water to push a vehicle and carry it away. So never enter flooded intersections. That is something that Aurora firefighters are familiar with and have had to respond to in the past. With damaging winds, certainly we can get objects flying through the air, or light tied down tents can fly. It can cause injuries. The hail can definitely cause problems. It makes the surface of the road really slick. It's almost like a snowstorm. Sometimes those can contribute to car accidents. The hail can even break windows or contribute to that flash flooding. So the call volume when there's severe weather can oftentimes raise quite a bit in those severe thunderstorms. And we're not really sure exactly what's going to happen today, but looking at the weather radar, we have a few storms headed this direction right now. Cardiac arrest.
Go left and go up Powhatan.
Dispatch engine 17. Engine 17.
Suppression.
5, engine 12, engine 9, ladder 5.
Chapter. Stand off.
The child's eyes are rolling back in his head and his lips are turning blue, and it looks like they are at your station.
It's closer to Powhatan, you said?
Yeah, go to Powhatan.
That's
go all the way up
correct.
north,
So they just,
past Alameda.
Walk into the station.
Okay,
We have everyone come here.
You good?
Did you guys hear that?
Okay, well,
No,
please
At
the address.
Station 17.
At 1619,
Say
break
again?
engine
They
15,
are at
battalion
Station
5. If
17.
you would respond to Station 17, medical and 16, same.
Copy.
Going to 17s.
Agent 15 copies. This call is at Station 17.
17s is out.
Basic 5 way out.
No, they're in the station with them.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like wife
BLS
ran out with
508
child.
at
You're clear.
1619, all other
You're
units
clear.
at 1619.
Child's eyes are rolling back and lips are turning blue.
Yeah.
Doesn't say an age for the child yet.
Fire dispatch, Agent 15. What's the ETA on the ambulance to this call at 17s, please?
Medic 116, can you advise?
4 minutes.
Copy, 4-minute ETA. Engine 15, copy.
15's copy, thanks. All right, so there, it may be.
Engine 15 at 1620.
Yeah.
Dispatch engine 17. I copied the ETA. The patient's now alert. You can cancel engine 15.
Copy, engine 15 can cancel. What about battalion 5?
He can cancel as well.
Okay, copy, engine 15 and battalion 5, you can go available. Thank you.
Agent 15 copy available, thank you. All right, gents.
Turn around
Yes,
for
Patch.
fracking site.
Closer to the storm now. I'm glad that kid's okay, guys. I know you guys are as well. Maybe just seizure around. I don't think it's done as of yet, okay? The salmon is not done.
145.
I'll bet you a gentleman's bet it'll be a...
I still owe you a coffee,
Yes,
by
you
the
owe
way.
me
Do you want to go double or nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's
So
done.
145 or greater, I win the bet.
Okay. I'm not doing it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let this. You're gonna do this. Ready? Thickest part. That looks good. Good enough to eat. Yeah, thickest part of the meat. Okay, please.
Is that good?
Yes.
What's going up?
Oh. Yeah, you're putting it on the grill, dude, where the heat is.
No, I'm not. Oh.
You think it's done enough to eat?
145.
All right. You want to eat it?
Do you want to look? You better look.
I believe you're.
146.
Okay.
It's in fact perfectly done.
Okay, then let's.
Good job, Cap.
Thank you.
Not overdone.
All right, nice job. All right.
Hey, I'll still buy you a coffee.
I know you will. Thanks.
Good. There you go.
Yeah, it's probably not good. Let me ring this up.
It's just about 8 p.m., which means our 12-hour ride-along with Engine 15 is coming to an end. It's been a relatively uneventful day here in Eastern Aurora, which is great news for the community, both the people who live here and the people who work out here. With so much new development and construction going on, an uneventful day means a great day for the community and certainly a great day for our emergency responders, not having to face some of those awful medical calls and rescue incidents that often happen around the city. This gives you a glimpse into what life at one of the suburban outlying fire stations is like at Aurora, which is definitely a contrast to some of the busier fire stations in the urban center of the city, where we'll continue to explore riding along there as well. This is a new area with so much residential construction popping up, and it looks different almost every time I come out here. So it's great for area familiarization, and it's a great thing that a paramedic engine is here and ready to respond when the worst does happen in this part of the community. If you have suggestions on where you'd like to ride along next, or if you have any questions about what you saw today, please send me an email at afdpio@auroragov.org, and I'll see you in the next video. I think you got to try harder.
Alright, we'll walk together.
He's running.
We'll let him have it. He wants it that bad. See, they're gonna look at that video and see you trying to fight me, and you'd be in trouble, bro. Alright, so here's the game. So the goal is to get this trash can from here, both feet on the red mat, to that right there, which is that opening there. Wow.